No, I'm the platform assistant today.
Okay.
Angelika, she's our minister today.
Oh, are you doing the whole thing?
She's doing it.
Hot diggity dog.
She's been here before.
Well, I know her. I know her. I've known her
We
before.
go back. Yeah.
Yeah, I put up with her now and then.
What's your name?
Billy Vincing.
Oh, Billy. Right, I knew that. Yeah. No, you don't have to sit up here. Sit in the front there.
Okay.
It's fine. Okie dokie. We, the community of unity in the Gold Country, acknowledge that we gather on the ancestral and unceded lands of the Nisenan people, who have lived in relationship with this land for countless generations. We honor their enduring presence, resilience, and deep spiritual connection to the earth. In gratitude, we honor this land, its beauty, history, and the people who have always protected it. Happy Labor Day weekend. I'm Mark Wandrow. I'll be your platform assistant, assisting the Reverend Angelika Schafer today. And we want to welcome all of you that are present, and even those who are up on live stream or love stream on the internet. We want to give a special welcome to anyone who's here for the first time. Is there anyone here for the first time today? No, okay. I know, it's the holiday weekend.
Yes, it is.
It is. Yes, we do have a welcome packet for you.
Oh, actually, she's just visiting from Germany, so this is her last week. So this was a dream come true. We waited for 30 years to have a visit with each other. Yeah.
But anyway, and she did receive a packet from our chaplain today Carly DeProssi. If you'd like to add your name, the name of a loved one. Oh, wait a minute. Let me do the thing right here. We did that. We did this. Now we're going to do...
It's a confusing perspective from up here, you know.
Yeah. No, I know. It's prayer. We're going to talk about prayer a little bit. Prayer is a foundational practice here at Unity. If you want to get individual prayer, Carly DeProssi will be available after the service in the prayer chapel, which is just around to the left. If you'd like to add your name or the name of a loved one to the prayer list or set up a gathering with the Healing Circle group, you can fill out a prayer request card located on the table outside these doors here and put it in the box. Those prayers are sent to Silent Unity and will be prayed for over 30 days. Silent Unity offers prayer support 24/7 online and by phone. Please silence your phones or turn them off. And now we are going to begin our service with the Unity prayer and the lighting of our Christ candle. With gratitude, we gather as the unique expressions of the divine presence that we are. We pause to feel into this life force that invites us to be a creative partner with it. We now allow it to fully embody within our whole being. We also sense and feel the connection that exists between each one of us, the universal web of intelligence that we partake in as the human race. As we appreciate our web of connectivity with one and all, moving from a me to a we focus, we express our desire to unite with all humanity through the energy of compassion and kindness. We invite this energy to now rise up within us while extending outward to connect with Mother Earth and all sentient beings. This uniting spirit of oneness, or the one I am presence, we call the Christ. We light this candle now as a reminder that we are all blessed by being part of this one presence. It is the truth. Let us own it and make it real in our lives. Amen. Voila.
So we will do the opening song, and I don't have words up there on purpose because I would like to have everyone sing from their heart. And you'll sing with me on chorus, and it's pretty simple. So we're going to split it. You on this side sing Sat Nam, Sat Nam, and you sing I am. Okay, you'll see it's really easy. This is a chant by Snatam Kar, and it's called I am. And Satnam means truth, honesty, the reality of existence. And Nam means name. So it means I am in the name of truth. I am truth in essence, identified with reality. So it's powerful words. Satnam, I am grace, I'm lifted by your air with every breath. Satnam, I am free, I feel the waters, bless me with your love. Now you go. Satnam, I am Satnam, I am Satnam. Satnam, I am 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 Satnam. Satnam, I am strength, I am the fire that rises when I sing. Satnam, I am ground, spirit. I am one with the earth. We all are Satnam. I am 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 Satnam. Satnam, I am love. I'm in the moment. When I smile, I am Satnam. I am peace. When I'm in stillness, I become my truth. Satnam, I am Satnam. 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 I am. Now let's really sing it out. Satnam, I am Satnam. 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 I am truth. Truth is my essence. No matter what else goes on around or in me. Let's take a deep breath. Arriving together in these words of truth. Thank you for singing from your heart.
Now is the time to stand and greet your neighbors with a hug, a handshake, or a bow.
That's so beautiful, this joyful excitement to see and hug each other. you know, like when you live so far away from each other, my sister all the way around the world, you know, we have WhatsApp, but we can't hug each other. And, you know, I'm very keenly aware that in my age group, especially, that any time could be the last time we hug or see each other, or, you know, things just change so fast. So I really appreciate all those moments more fully than I ever did. So let's do an invocation. Just taking some nice deep breaths again to arrive back in our center. And can everybody hear me in the back too? Because sometimes you have a little trouble. Just tell me, okay? All right. All right, dear ones, in the middle of big goals and a fast, busyness, we are reminded that life isn't just about what we create. It's about how deeply we care while creating it. Our breath, nature, music, our pets, our children are all daily reminders to be present, to nurture, and to keep harmony at the center of our lives. I invite you to pause and ask yourself, what brings harmony to your days? Where do you naturally return to presence? Maybe it's a quiet walk at sunrise, or tending a garden, or cooking for loved ones, or watching the night sky, or paddle on a lake with your beloved sister. Whatever it is, make space for it. Because harmony isn't something you stumble upon. It's something you choose, one pause at a time. When all the world makes no sense, when all seems confused, you can still find your strength and your own harmony in the most simple, beautiful ways. Just remember, throughout each day, set the intention to remember these beautiful, simple, grounding ways to connect to your own joy and inner being. Because what we focus on does grow bigger, larger, more important. And let us set the intention that we and every person here and all those connected to us is deeply blessed and uplifted in our time together. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Peace, peace, peace.
Now it is time for the reading of the daily word. Today's word is healing, and I'd like you to read with me the sentence up on the screen. I use uplifting words to support my healing. A teacher asks students to draw self-portraits surrounded by rays of sunshine and swords radiating from their hearts. The rays represented uplifting words, the swords symbolized hurtful ones. This exercise powerfully illustrated that words can heal or harm. Today, I commit to using words that affirm my divinity. I receive these sentiments into my heart, acknowledging their truth. I release any words that do not uplift me. I heal myself by using words of kindness and encouragement. I will also be mindful of the way I speak to others, choosing words that soothe, strengthen, and affirm. I honor the light within everyone and help create a healthy, compassionate world. And then from Proverbs, my child, be attentive to my words. Do not let them escape from your sight. Keep them within your heart, for they are life to those who find them, and healing to all their flesh. After.
Now we enter a quieter time of reflection with our meditation. And if it feels comfortable for you, you could close your eyes and just drop a little bit deeper into your own presence, becoming fully present with this moment and with each breath in whatever way is comfortable for you. See if you can relax your body and mind a little bit more with each exhale. Inhaling through the nose and exhaling through the mouth in your own rhythm. And now, if you would, remember a very beautiful experience, one that makes you feel uplifted and puts a smile on your face. The body doesn't know the difference between our imagined energies and things that we physically experience. So our imagination is a powerful tool, and let's use it for our own benefit today. Just put a little smile on your face and notice how you can change your experience in one moment just with your own thoughts. And if you like, you can also touch your heart center with your fingers or your hand, whatever feels best, and focus on the point of touch. The heart is like a much more intelligent brain than our actual brain. It's connected with the whole universe, with Source directly. So by focusing on the heart center, we're connecting to our brain and mind and to the source of all things, the deep wisdom that is available there. When we let our little frantic mind melt away and focus on that heart, that intelligent heart that we all have. Breathe. And notice how your heart center activates and how you are now experiencing more of who you really are, beyond what the mind thinks you are. And this is the movement of consciousness from the small, local body-mind identity to expansion and wholeness, embracing both spirit and spirit manifest in matter. Allow your human experience and your divine essence to merge into one. They are not separate in truth. keep focused on the breath. And see if you can tune into the cosmic healing energy. It is always available. Imagine you sit under a beautiful, misty, warm, rainbow-colored, iridescent waterfall of healing energy. And let this intelligent, healing energy flow into your crown and through your head, neck, shoulders, into your chest, into your whole body, and all layers of you, and all of your energy fields as well. Your other bodies, astral body, energy body, etheric body, and breathe. Keeping that connection open through the breath. Beautiful. Now direct that healing energy through your palms. Let the palm chakras activate by that energy flowing through your palms, and direct it anywhere on your body through a gentle, loving touch where your body might need some healing. And let this divine, high-frequency, intelligent energy flow through you like an infinite stream of loving abundance, directing it through your palms into your body and from within into every cell. Breathe. If we do this a few times a day, the little bit every day would accumulate into a great healing power. So let's sow a little seed in your mind to continue this practice at home. And now let's turn our healing palms outward and direct this energy to everyone here and to everyone connected to us, far and wide, in all realms, even the realms of the unseen, the unincorporated. Breathe and direct it at this planet, this world, anywhere you want. Let your spirit guide you where it's most needed. And most of all, trust this energy. Trust it. The little self has doubts and says, oh, you're not a healer. It's not true. We all are. So let it come through you without restriction. Breathe and just make yourself like a pipe, a hollow flute that the divine, loving energy can flow through. You are a benevolent energy here on the planet, or you wouldn't be sitting here in this hall. You are an angel. You are a healer. Thank you for your power and your love and your true, beautiful heart. And so it is. And the song I would like to share, it fits well with the theme that I picked in the fast-moving river. It's called Oceans by Hillsong United. It's about trust and letting go into the unknown. You call me out upon the waters great unknown, where feet may fail, and there I find you in the mystery, in oceans deep, my faith will stand, and I will call upon your name, and keep my eyes above the waves. When oceans rise, my soul will rest in your embrace, for I am yours, and you are mine. Ooh, ooh. Your grace abounds in deepest waters. Your sovereign hand will be my guide. Where feet may fail and fear surrounds me, you've never failed, and you won't start now. So I will call upon your name, and keep my eyes above the waves. When oceans rise, my soul will rest in your embrace, for I am yours, and you are mine. Ooh, ooh. Spirit, lead me where my trust is without borders. Let me walk upon the waters, wherever you would call me. Take me deeper than my feet could ever wander, and my faith will be made stronger in the presence of your love. So I will call upon your name, and keep my eyes above the waves. When oceans rise, my soul will rest in your embrace, for I am yours, and you are mine. I always like the stillness, the pause after the music. So it's okay, you don't have to clap. You can just enjoy that silent pause, because without the silence, music wouldn't be possible. We wouldn't hear it. It's again that contrast. It's really nice to be with you again. I was here a few months ago, and time just seems to be totally out of control. It's just bending and slowing and fast and crazy. So I picked this theme in the fast-moving river, because that's how it feels to me right now, that we're all in a very fast-moving river. And I summarized this theme, this talk. Perhaps you read it in the newsletter. It is one of the hardest things for human beings, from their separated perspective, to relax into the unknown, into the mystery, the fast-moving change, the uncertainty of these times, and perhaps all times on earth in this realm. Let's explore how we can relax the need for perceived security and control and become more aware and present and engaged, more wise and yet neutral in the fast-moving river. Through this shift of the ages, in the chaos phase, between what we have known in the past and a new creation not yet manifest. And we humans do not like that at all, not even one bit, do we? So, every year several people drown in our beautiful Yuba rivers. And I was reflecting on, it used to be a rescue swimmer, a rescue diver in Alaska. I reflected on what do you do when you get caught in a current or in that down draft of the river. If you can push off a rock with your feet, that's great, but you basically want to relax. So the more we struggle and fight against, and freak out, the more likely it is we're gonna, lose our bodies or we become, injured. So the best thing is to just relax, and the river will spit us out again to the top where we belong. We don't belong underwater. And we usually don't stay down there for very long, but once in a while we all go under into that current. So our brains are not designed to process so many frames per second, right? So right now, everything is so fast. AI is developing so fast. The environment is changing so fast. Everything is changing at a breakneck speed. So we're disoriented, and we're also kind of weary because it's been a long journey, a long haul of trying to work on ourselves, trying to better ourselves, just struggling with this human condition of a separate sense of self. And I used to think that enlightenment or awakening was the answer, then I would be free of all suffering and of all problems and be fine forever. So I was chasing gurus everywhere, in India and in the West. And I'm not saying it wasn't fantastic and worthwhile, but the answers were not in enlightenment. I believe we are already enlightened and awake if we are in our true self, in our true connected self that is always having access to source at any moment, no matter how deeply we've fallen off the horse or into that river. We can always come back to the present moment and the breath. So there are some tools that we all know, but I need to keep reminding myself too, because my nervous system has always been high-strung and easily stresses out when there's too much going on. But so I need to remember the tools and actually use them. That's the magic words. Actually use them. So, just taking a moment, let's just do that right now. Take a moment and just, touch your heart either with your fingertips or with your hand, whichever feels good. But I like the fingertips. It makes it a little more focused. And just take a deep breath. And sigh on the exhale. And just imagine you're breathing in your own essence, the source essence, the strength that is available, and sighing out all stress and all those things that trouble us, fears or worries. And so just notice how that feels in your body and in your heart and in your mind. You just do that one simple thing. for just a minute. And you can, if you want to, hum on the out breath. Humming is a really healing thing. That's why, cats kind of hum, they purr, and bees hum, and it's incredibly healing when it's done with your own voice. So let's take a deep breath in. And do it again and notice the vibration of your own healing power. Just notice that beautiful vibration, so simple. You don't need a musical instrument, you don't need anything at all. You have it right here with you. So soothing yourself by humming. Sounds beautiful. This is a good beehive. So let's reflect for a moment. What in your life brings you back to presence? Like I was talking about in the invocation. What does it for you? For me and my sister, it's taking a paddle on a lake. That just brings us right to nature, to presence, to love. We forget about everything else. Just there, and we paddle like a kayak, a tandem kayak, and we coordinate our motions so we don't duel with the paddles. And it's like a pro team. I was astounded that we work so well together. So what is it for you? Maybe, like I said, gardening or music, singing or painting or playing with your pet or your children or grandchildren, whatever it is. A walk in nature, a sunset, an uplifting movie, whatever it is. But just notice, what is your favorite? What's your favorite easy-to-do thing that you could get yourself back into joy, relaxation, and presence? You all got something? All right. And then let's just make an intention that we do it often. Because in these times, what I found, I cannot control anything anymore. I used to be very attached to efficiency and control and making it just so, like Captain Picard, make it so, number one. It just doesn't work anymore. Have you noticed? So I am teaching myself to relax and trust. So trust comes not easy to us when we have trauma history. Most of us have trauma in our upbringing from early on. And then it's really difficult to trust life, to trust that it has our back. But it's the only thing I find that really works in these times especially, is to relax into the intensity of this flowing river and to trust that life has my back all the time. And when I remember, I realize how much grace there really is. It's 2 months ago, a little creature showed up hanging on the screen door at my place, yowling very loudly in total survival distress. He's a 1.5 pound kitten that showed up in the wilderness in the middle of nowhere. I don't know how he found my place. You can't even see any neighbors. But he was in survival stress. This tiny little kitten was guided by spirit to come to the place where he could get food. So I fed him, and even while he was eating, I've never seen anybody eat so fast. He yowled. And he continued for a week to hang on all the screen doors. and he was glued to my legs. He wouldn't let me go anywhere without him. Right there, magnet. I was his safety. I was his survival. And I thought, you know what? I travel, I do events. I can't deal with this. I didn't want a pet. Did I order a cat? Come on already. I don't remember I did. But I did remember. My heart kind of was wistful. My last kitty, who was amazing, died 3 years ago, and my heart was once in a while, longing for her. And here this one shows up. The last one was gray, nicely blended, mild, sweet, sensitive. This one is black-white tuxedo, and he's a little devil and a little angel. Oh my goodness. So I was going to give him away, but no one wanted it. So I kept the little kitty and I fell in love. And he taught me many lessons. He was so determined to survive and so determined to get his needs met. He didn't take no for an answer. At all, not for 1 second. When we opened the door for one little bit, he's in like lightning. He's got wings, he's amazing. So little Merlin, I call him Merlin, Ananda. Ananda is Sanskrit word for joy and bliss. So Merlin, the blissful wizard, because it's definitely a wizard. I can't figure that cat out. He appears out of nowhere and is like everywhere on the roof, everywhere. So he teaches me and my sister. First of all, he showed up right before her visit. She's missing her dog in Germany. And so Merlin shows up to comfort her. She loves all the creatures. And he shows up and he comforts her, and we're both laughing our heads off about his antics. So life takes care of us. It took care of him, it took care of us, and every little detail is like that if I relax and trust. So let's for a moment contemplate, how could you relax more often and trust life more often? Instead of getting upset about some certain president or some certain politics or some certain environmental situations, why don't we just focus on the joy that is in our heart? I believe we help the world much more when we do that. When we get upset, we lower our frequency. Our vibration goes low, and that's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. It just shows us where we don't want to be. And it shows us what we want to create next. Maybe something even better than the old creation. So life constantly manifests, sustains for a while, and then demanifests. But it's designed that way. I used to think perfection is the thing to strive for, but it really isn't. This is just a process here. And in Sanskrit, in Hinduism, they have the Trinity, Shiva, no, sorry, I started at the end. Brahma, Vishnu, Shiva. Brahma is the creating principle of all of creation. Vishnu is the one who sustains creation. And Shiva is the one who transforms and destroys it. But Shiva, used to be, some people would say, would be afraid of Shiva, because he takes everything away. But I realized how important the Shiva energy is to make room for a new creation. Like, would we want to be in this creation forever like it is? I wouldn't. Or this body? No. I would like to experience something new. So what has to happen? This body has to kind of be given back like a rental car when I'm done with it. Thank you very much. It served me well. But I can't get attached to it. So it's really about enjoying this fully, this wild ride that we're on. We're on a crazy wild ride. They all say it's unprecedented. We've never had this before on Earth. And I think we're really badass spirits because we are so courageous to be in this thing right now, to be in this time. It's crazy, but imagine how we're going to be so strong, we're going to create universes. When we're done with this training, oh my goodness, this is Special Forces training. Really is. It's very tough, right? But it's also very exciting. I sometimes get down and I go, gosh, why did I sign up for this stint? I want to get out of here. I'm sure we all get to that place. But consciousness and frequency, it's like an elevator. So, in a high-rise building, let's say, we start out the day maybe in the basement floor, and we just have a very different perspective from the basement. We see the local things, and we don't have the big overview. But as we rise up in frequency and vibration, we go up to, the higher we go, the more we see of the world, the city, the landscape around it. And so I noticed that many times throughout the day, the vibration goes up and down. And it's totally okay. It's just what's really important is to be aware. So can we be aware of where we are, what we're sending out? What vibration, what frequency? Are we in the vibration of fear? Are we in distress? Are we caught in some worry or judgment? So what I've noticed, it was about all those should not be's that created suffering in my life. Like when a real beloved partner needed to be with someone else, there was something in me that this should not be, this is wrong. And I'm heartbroken, and darn it, why did he do that? But I saw later the greater wisdom of the situation. I really grew, and I had to learn to love myself, because I was using the partner to get love from. I didn't know how to love myself. I grew up with self-hating, masterful beings. And so I had to teach myself, how do I love this thing that is programmed with many, negative programs? How do I love it back to sanity? And I am getting much more successful with that process. But it's still a process. There is no end point. And that's what this mind had to understand. So let's take a deep breath. And just relax into the fast-moving river. Just relax into this wild time. We really are here by choice and for a reason. We chose this because we could, and no one else had the courage, darn it, to come here. So we're the ground team, ground zero. And we're every one of us, no matter how many challenges we have picked for this life, are really important here. Every one of us, just by our presence, it doesn't even matter what we do, just that presence. So I wanted to quote a couple of things. By Ram Dass, he said, whether this is the first day of the apocalypse or the first day of the golden age, the work remains the same. To love each other and ease as much suffering as possible within ourselves and within each other. Simple, right? Not easy, but simple. And from Mike Dooley, I'm sure some of you get the notes from the universe. I just happened to come across these. If you can just remember where this is all going, no road will seem too bumpy, no night will seem too lonely, and no price will seem too great. Meanwhile, your high vibes will bring peace to babes and nations. You chose to be here, and you knew what you were doing. There are no tests, and you are not being judged. Everyone is doing their best with what they know. You already have whatever you are looking for. You happen to life. Life doesn't happen to you. Order, healing, and love belie every moment of chaos, pain, and fear. Following your heart is the best way to help others. Second after second, illusion after illusion, miracle after miracle, an unending parade of opportunities to catch yourself in the act of creating. Gotcha, the universe. Mike Dooley has a special style. So we are the team captain. So when we rethink what we really want and see it clearly, what's going on, and ask for help. We always need to ask because, we have a whole team of unemployed angels available. They really want a job. The more we connect with our higher versions, I kind of call them the A team, the above team, the angel team, our angels, guides, masters, whoever, our higher self, whatever we relate to, the more we connect to our divine, compassionate light, the more we function from that, instead of from the basement of the elevator, which also is valuable because it teaches us and it gives us the contrast. But also give clear directions to the A-team. What do you want? What do we want? What do we really want? And then speak it out loud, because the voice is like a magnet. It's like a manifestation that is very powerful. I sometimes, when I speak something that I don't want to create, I say, cancel, cancel, cancel. I learned that from healer Francis. You cancel it on all levels. It really works. Sometimes we just talk these things that we're used to, and they're nonsense. Like, this is to die for. No, cancel, cancel, cancel. This is to live for, guys, to laugh for, to have joy with. So I wish for you, for all of us, the best adventure for the rest of this life, however short or long it may be. And let's stop missing it by living in the past or worry about the future. Let's stop suffering it by being in our old habits and stories. Let's celebrate everything about it, even the tough moments, even the pain. Let's celebrate ourselves and our journey. No matter what, you are worthy of it all. And Matt Kahn style, let's put our hands on our heart and repeat after me. I am worthy of it all.
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 Much love, my friends. I give you all a huge, giant hug. If I haven't hugged you individually, I'm just going to do it just like I have to practice with my sister. I'm really good at this, long distance hugs. Really good at it by now. Thank you. Namaste. I always write all these notes and then I don't look at them much. Just something else comes through, okay?
Okay, now it's time for our prayer intention. You can read along with me if you'd like. Together, we set the intention that as each name on our prayer list is read, that person is bathed in love and their highest good comes to them. Today we have a nice long list. Arthur Anderson, Bob Anderson, Sean Patrick, Reverend Jerry Farrell and Dennis Casella, Meyer, Julie and Curtis Zumwalt, Jenny and Xavier, Lane Matos, Janae Anderson, Doug Bratt, Larry, Nicole Stragalis, Karen and Jenny, Mark Klopfer, Tom Chesko, Todd Woodbury, Pam Hall, Melody, Dennis Wong, Bomar family, Marissa May, Jacob Gabrielle Peskin, Rick Arnold, Eva, Noel Nielsen, and Jack, Di Connell's brother.
And then you can add some, just speak them out, names that you want to send healing energy to. David Geisler, Julia Geisler, Peter Jung, Gabriele Schäfer, Ruth Schäfer, Helmut Schäfer.
We affirm the awakening of Christ consciousness in every heart and across our nation. We see through the illusion of division and anchor in the truth of oneness. We witness the harm of misguided power and affirm the potential for transformation in all hearts, including our leaders. We hold space for justice, awakening, and right action. We hold in light all individuals, families, and communities impacted by the illusion of separation. We joyfully embrace our sacred role as a beacon of light, especially for families and those seeking belonging. May they find what they seek here. We are a sanctuary of healing, joy, and spiritual nourishment. Here, all are welcome, all are valued, all are loved. We bless this land and all lands. We honor Mother Earth, and our actions show our love and gratitude. Love is greater than fear, and we are love in action. With courage and peace, we align with divine love, wisdom, and peace. Okay. Yes, it's time for our love offering. The ushers will start from the front and pass the basket to the back while Angela sings beautiful music for us.
And I found a perfect song for the talk, and it's called Another Day by Lisa Loeb. Some of the days are not enough. Some of the days can take a while. Some of the days you lose, you fall, you slip, you take a hit, but some of the days can make you smile. But everybody knows that life can change like the weather, and everybody wants the things they know to stay the same. But we're not gonna last forever, and nothing's ever meant to stay. But while we're on this ride together, let's do it for another day. Some of the times you know the way. Some of the times you want to quit. Sometimes you bend, you twist, you take a swing. Sometimes you miss, but most of the time it's worth it. But everybody knows that life can change like the weather, and everybody wants the things they know to stay the same. But we're not gonna last forever, and nothing's ever meant to stay. But while we're on this ride together, let's do it for another day. Another day. Let's sing it together. Another day. Another day. Another day. But everybody knows that life can change like the weather, and everybody wants the things they know to be the same. But we're not gonna last forever, and nothing's ever meant to stay. But while we're on this ride together, let's do it for another day. Thank you, that was very fitting, that song.
We are grateful for your offerings today. Thank you. These will go towards our services here and Unity Worldwide.
Excuse me. Okay. Skip this. Okay, go straight to that. Oh, here. I don't want to get you out of order.
We're just organizing our announcements for today, which are always something. Let's do the announcements first, which are right here.
Birthday.
You want to do birthdays first? Okay, birthday Sunday. All of you who were born in August, and I know there were a lot, any of you who are here today, please come up and we'll sing you a birthday song.
All right.
Come on down.
Come on up. All right. Oh.
There we go. Okay. Thank you. There you go. Up and over. Okay. Jeez. Yeah. Okay. We're ready.
Okay. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday.
Happy
Birthday. Happy birthday to you. God is blessing you now. God is blessing you now. God is blessing you. You're wonderful. God is blessing you now. And wait 1 second.
But wait, there's more.
There's more because I'm going to have to sing you a German birthday song. Okay? Viel Glück und viel Segen auf all deinen Wegen. Gesundheit und Frohsinn sei auch mit dabei. And it means much happiness and many blessings be with you on all your ways, all your paths, and also joy and well-being. Be a part of that blessing.
La-di-da. Okay, announcements. First off, the office will be closed tomorrow in observance of Labor Day. We have an exciting upcoming event, our Family Fun Day with magician Chris the Bard and much more on September 27th, roughly a month away. Exciting details are in our newsletter. We've made a lot of copies of the flyers for our events, so please take some with you and post them in your neighborhood where permitted. Capital campaign update. You may have heard of this or read about it in the newsletter. We're excited to launch our $35,000 capital campaign to care for and improve our spiritual home. These improvements will make our space safer, more welcoming, and more accessible for everyone. Every gift, large or small, brings us closer to our goal. And if you're already on Text to Give, you can text the word capital with an A to UGC. We are thrilled to introduce a brand new opportunity. Join us for restorative yoga with Nicole Swingle every Wednesday from 11:45 to 12:45. Energy healing clinics are back. To reserve your spot now for the September 14th Energy Healing Clinic, please see Christy after the service. Further details are in the newsletter. And in the more distant future, a transformative weekend with Guy and Katie Hendricks will be held Saturday, October 25th. That'll be a special event on that Saturday, followed by our Sunday service, October 26th, led by Gay Hendricks, who's the one that wrote the book, The Leap of Faith, that many of you are reading. Now we can do the thank yous. Thank you to our speaker today, Reverend Angelika. She also provided the music.
I got double dose.
And I'm here too. And then
Yeah, right.
Then, I know we didn't get to applause much during the service, so you're making up for it. So the greeters were Mary and Claire. And Anne, too, yes, yes. And the ushers were May and Karen. The chaplain was Carly DePross. Hospitality was Lita and Patricia and more, I'm sure. Sound was Daryl. The love stream was Leslie. The bookshop was Catherine. The altar today is continued from last week. And the children, Sandy did the children today. So thank you all. Oh, you forgot to be out. Well, you heard us sing, yes. Yeah, okay, okay. Now we can stand to do the unity prayer. The light of God surrounds us. I am the light of God. The love of God enfolds us. I am the love of God. The power of God protects us. I am the power of God. The presence of God watches over us. I am the presence of God. Wherever we are, God is, because I am, and all is well.
Our closing song. I hope you can sway a little. Peace in my life is growing because I choose love. Love's always present, it's what I'm made of. I choose love. We are a part of each other. We are one tie that binds us that can't be undone. I choose love. Peace in my family is growing because I choose love. Love's always present, it's what we're made of. I choose love. We are a part of each other. We are one loving family, sharing one son. I choose love. Peace for our planet is growing because we choose love. Let love be present, it's what we're made of. We choose love. We are a part of each other. We are one. One choice unites us, let this be the one. We choose love. We choose love. We choose love.